It's no secret that the world today is all about convenience. Especially in the United States, we like things to be fast and we like things to be easy for us. Whether it's from using plastic sandwich bags to being able to pick up our groceries without ever actually entering the grocery store, fast food, you name it, Americans have probably already thought of it. Unfortunately, having these types of demands have a pretty severe impact on our environment and on our planet overall. So, in honor of New York State switching from plastic bags in the grocery stores, I just wanted to share with you a couple other simple things you could do in your everyday life that would actually have a positive impact on the environment. The first one might seem kind of obvious, and I'm sure you've heard it before, and that would be to stop drinking bottled water. I don't think people realize how big of an impact this actually has on the planet. It actually takes more water to produce one single bottle of water than it does to fill that bottle, which seems kind of counterproductive and a little bit wasteful to me, especially because we have so many perfectly healthy and affordable alternatives, such as the reusable water bottle, that we have at our fingertips constantly. And if you think about it, would actually save you money in the long run. As of 2019, there were 5 trillion pieces of plastic in our ocean, and that is just an unfathomable number to me. Especially today, we have social media and information at our fingertips at all times. It kind of blows my mind that we aren't more environmentally aware, or we just don't care about this. And we should, because our planet isn't going to last forever, and we should do whatever we want or whatever we can to take care of it. The second thing might not seem as obvious, and I actually didn't think about it until I started doing a little bit more research about this stuff, and that would be to switch to a reusable coffee pod. I know we're all familiar with the Keurig and those little plastic pods that we are able to just throw away when we're done, but those little pods are not only made from plastic, but they're made from aluminum, which makes them virtually impossible to properly recycle. And a lot of people don't even recycle, so these things are being thrown not only into landfills, but into the ocean at times, and they're nearly impossible to be broken down. So, I actually have my little reusable coffee pod here. This thing costs maybe $3 or $4. You can use it over 100 times and it'll never wear. And it seems a little more cost effective than spending $12 to $15 on a coffee pod you're just going to throw away. The third thing is kind of because of the craziness that we have going on in the world right now. We are being told to wash our hands, which I'm not telling you not to do this. I know we've all heard of the coronavirus and how dangerous it is, and washing our hands is our number one defense right now. However, I'm sure 9 times out of 10, we are keeping the water on while we're washing our hands. So think of the billions of people that are now washing their hands 100 times a day and leaving their water on for 20 seconds at a time. It could become very wasteful, and trying to fight one problem, the coronavirus, we could be causing another by wasting so much water. Especially in the US, I found an interesting statistic that said the United States alone uses about 322 billion gallons of water every single day. Which this also blows my mind, because if you think of all the other parts of the world that they don't have water that's disposable to them, it seems like kind of a big waste on top of all the showers that we're taking, the amount of times that we're flushing our toilets. We're causing a bigger problem by leaving our water on when all we have to do is just flip our switch down and leave it off while we're washing our hands. I know it's easy to think that just one person making these changes in their everyday life isn't going to make a difference, but that's just not true. If we think of all the people that are trying to make a difference, especially now more than ever, this is the time that we need to come together to help pollution, to help our wildlife, to help our planet overall, and especially to help each other. Making these changes is only going to have a positive impact, and if you can even just get your family to make these changes, it's going to have a pretty big impact on your planet overall.